this like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't baby, it ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef from shutting PF chains down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lamed out. Luckily, so, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw, peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Nikki, baby.
Go.
Thicker the ply, thicker the bag. Meet him a buying, the lace in the beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First down, Mahomes. It's complete to Chris Conley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Williams, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 51 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He hits Baldwin right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move?
I'm back from beating a whole bunch of people.
That's all of you.
Okay, then I'm going against the Patriots, man. He raging. So he started screaming in this mic because I got Tyreek Hill. And all I keep doing is throwing it to me, keep raging. It's funny.
Now here's Mahomes.
Patriots, man.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
It's funny.
Well, there's still time to rectify
he
this
keeps
situation.
Raging. He even tried to friendly
quit
me,
they took a sack
but I
on
declined
1st
it.
and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the
1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Up, he quit. That's 2 people in a row that quit it.
That's my dad just gave me the download.
He just gave you the what? The Madden download. I can't hear you.
Me and Patrick is raging for who won Fortnite.
Shut up. I was trapping better stuff.
I'll be right back.
My garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the club.
his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Century Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel.
I'm live too, so you better go crazy.
Deafening in this building. They're set for football.
But don't you hate when you play online and somebody or the same person gets the same team as you? I be wanting to leave.
The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Nifty move. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
What if Tyreek Hill was on the Seahawks?
This team would be crazy.
Exactly. We have like 3 of the best receivers. Tyler Lockett, Doug Ball, and DK.
But we don't know how you're playing in this field, DK Metcalf. I'm going to leave it back.
He's going to take a shot right
he plays good in college, but we don't know about the NFL.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right?
What y'all doing on
They
Madden?
scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing
What y'all doing on Madden?
They covered that play successfully.
I'm going live.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's Wilson trying to lay one up deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's got the tight end, but no. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And they go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play. From the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game,
wait, you watched my stream?
No.
Oh, well.
I was, but I just got off.
No, you not. Send me an invite. I want all the smoke from everybody who wanna play me in Madden, cause I'm finna whoop you, Kaden. Oh my baby. Ooh. We doing a random challenge again or no?
It don't matter.
Bet, go to the Bears. Alright, ready, set, 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Do I want them? Who is your 3 choices?
The Bears, the Bears, the Patriots, and I don't know the other one. I forgot.
I'm getting the Seahawks.
Oh, Houston. Bro, Houston. Like the Bears, Houston, and Patriots. I could have blew you out when not the Patriots. Or the Bears. Nine is coming up. So I ain't gonna do that.
I just want to get in the Euro. The game up and leave my kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
It's actually 2 people.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now running right through it. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Shifts by him.
Bro.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And now look at him
Both
go.
of us scored
He's
on
at
a
the
one-play
50.
thingy.
He's at the 30.
That's tough.
10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. An even 90 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
You said what?
On 1st down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And an alley to run.
No, I was trying to slide. I was pressing the wrong button.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Carson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you take that on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson feeling the pressure here and taken down. Sacked back at the 7. J.J. Watt able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is going to be
What do you mean he had 2
incomplete.
feet down?
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Texans defense stands tall. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Watson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On 1st down, it's Watson. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Ooh, 2
Frank
sacks.
Clark in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. The former Longhorn back home, Earl Thomas.
Caden.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
He did an interception like that before.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Oh
Into
my
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a first down throw. Watson being chased out left. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, here's Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Frank Clark getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Watson now to throw. Throwing right side, that's complete to Demarius Thomas. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 34. After the interception, here's Watson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Quentin Jefferson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Watson on 1st down. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson fighting to stay upright. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And the pitch goes to Miller. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Watson hands this to Foreman. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a man complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball is not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big...
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on it. End zone.
What a guy, bro.
Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Richmond.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? The final shot before the break, Watson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And here comes the Texans now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Hey, you remember that receiver play, right? You remember that time? Yeah, you remember that time you got the interception that counted your point? That's my payback. That's my payback, boy.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard earn for you.
In good position on 2nd down.
God is my
Well, they'll get this.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue
because it said you to have a net type, so I left it joined back.
Back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
What's the net type, boy?
Yo, like, to make you talk and all of that.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
I'm beating a free safety.
Now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They go again with Blue.
No!
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. Room to run past midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right, get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary.
What is that
throw? Getting him down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down.
Got that stick by my side.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Stick by my side. Bro, I hate when they swat the ball.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up.
On pressing triangle!
They sack him back.
And I didn't even mean to do that time.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Here's Wilson, and they drop him for a loss, but Kelly Martin's on the field. They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
No, you can't, for a quarterback, you can't hit below the waist, and you hit my leg. Yeah, you gotta try to get like my stomach and all.
Wow, why did I get leg?
And certainly some style.
I don't know, because easily I don't know. You can easily injure a quarterback by going for their legs. Still, it's like a rule. It's a rule in the NFL.
Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Seahawks add on to their lead.
God is my roughing the kicker.
The extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You want to do that, what's it called thing again? Where you get to the middle, the logo? Yeah, this don't count.
And this will not
Your drive don't count.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alright, so this game don't even count.
Let me do this one play. Let me do this one play.
Alright.
Let me do this one play.
Alright.
If I score,
out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
If you
How
score,
many times have we sat in
we don't have
meetings
to
with
leave.
coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense,
I'm
defense
still
take care
being
of
a
the offense.
safety.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard.
All right.
we're gonna do that random challenge again.
We gotta do the what's it called?
But at the first quarter we was going off. We was doing first play touchdown.
I know.
First pass touchdown. We did the run touchdown.
And then right after, I think, what happened?
Right after that, you threw a pick.
Yeah, and then I kept throwing picks, and then I finally threw a pass because you was trying to be a safety or a cornerback, and then you messed it up, and ever since then I just kept scoring.
You know, like danger, you messed it up, like you go to shit up.
Alright, what team? Seahawks?
Yeah, one.
1, 2,
Oh, let's start with my next one.
wait, you pick another one to start off on. Alright, yeah. Ready, set, 1. What? Alright, 2, 3. Alright, hold on, I gotta go do something. Anthony said when I came out as a baby, I looked like an alien. I'm getting cowboy ass. Crazy city was different.
The boy said, boy, let me get some of your girl.
Oh, because you know, one of my exes.
He said he talk about he support anybody, but then he was asking for some girls.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy
Bro,
Stadium
who keep
here
adding
in
me in his
Cleveland,
group
Ohio.
chat?
The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I got oh, sweet.
I look at it.
Yeah.
Yanni in his group chat. Huh?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back.
Oh, let's see if you get there. Oh yeah, and you get that one extra play. Well, y'all, what's it called at? What the middle at? Do y'all have a logo? Do y'all even have a logo? What a logo at? Okay, I know who it is. It's at the 50. You get one play to get to the 50.
Mayfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it drops down incomplete.
Hail Mary.
Had it. Instead, second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. On second down, Mayfield again. Going up top. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to air one out.
No!
And this will be
I wasn't paying attention because Yanni was messing with me. She kept trying to fight me for no reason.
Antonio Callaway, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
But he jumped.
That's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Dang. There's only 2 black people in my team.
Oh, snap. I did not mean to do that. I'm not paying attention. Guess I get my one play.
On the touchback.
Dang.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
I got
at their 25-yard line.
I only got one white person, and he's a linebacker. And he likes to look at him. He always got black people. That's how you know my defense
He's
plays.
going to take a shot right away.
That's how you know my defense plays.
What you want me to do?
I got all black people.
What
you want me to do?
There, but he couldn't hold
Oh,
on
man,
at
I
second
got black
down.
people. I don't care. Come on.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges.
Well, I know what I'm going to get you next time if you don't make it.
Jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Look at him.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You only got one black person, 2 good people. They're on the line.
You can do whatever you want to.
They'll run for the first time
On the interception.
I
know what you. I know what I'm going to do.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know what I'm
They try to
you know, also you messed it up.
Merch. That's how you be at school. Like, I know that problem. You get up to the board, they don't even know it.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's complete. It's
Oh,
Charles.
Charles,
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards is the pickup,
I
and
got a
that'll lead to a
third
third
down.
down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them
Baker
excellent targets for
Mayfield.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
Baker Mayfield.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy,
Baker Mayfield fat. If you looked at his college highlights and stuff, he have his shirt, you know, when it's hot on game days, and you like to roll up your jerseys and stuff. He did that in one of his games, and then his stomach was showing that he's fat.
Now Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landon. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
A lot of contact there.
Jarvis Landry and Odell finna be. Oh, not Landry, Landry.
And as an ex-defensive back, you love it.
I keep getting his name. I keep saying Landry.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
But they got to be cold.
To throw, Mayfield.
That was Landry
He
already.
sets to fire deep.
My opinion, better than no good.
And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking
The
that off
lineman
in the
even
end
better than
zone.
Odell.
And now 4th down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown.
Only thing I give
Odell
Odell is that he kind of cold
Then
and
he
catch
said
it.
it.
The guy's already
He
got
can-
into the end zone, but good coverage to make sure
He
that this
cold
time
and catch it, but in running, no. Oh, I was finna say, he jumped, but he jumped.
Running for it.
You, why you run for it?
I don't care
Jeff
about
Heath, the
that.
one to bring him down.
Okay, guess I ain't gotta do
When you see a
nothing.
running play stop short like that,
I do
you
not
just
mind
know
that.
that the defensive front,
God,
they won
if
the
I
battle
want
of
this one,
leverage and
just
created
gonna
the push
turn for
back
it.
into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or
You said
30
what?
yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is
He's got
Thank
it
you.
to 15. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And
God.
even 40 yards. A great job pulling that
You
one
know
in
your
from
team
a
gets
guy
high
as we
school
know
today.
who can really blaze. He's got a
Tight
lot of
end
speed.
attack,
and that
tight end
speed can work
attack.
for him
Oh,
so
no
many
way.
different ways. Sometimes
Tight
he
end
just takes
attack
off
on the
the
way.
goals and just runs past
Ooh,
people.
that was
Sometimes you get
close.
people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But
Bro, they
still,
would.
at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
God,
Showed it right there.
I just gotta.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I bet you gotta say that too. Awesome defense.
Now Prescott.
Right? You let that white boy do that
And
to
he
him?
will score. Touchdown,
That's not
Cowboys.
you're not right.
Dak Prescott, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
All right, let's see if he can get to the Youngin logo. If I kick it out of bounds, you can do whatever
Out
you
is the
want.
kickoff unit as they run up and send
Hopefully,
this
they
one
don't go
away.
out. Oh, yep, they're not going out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What the? Yo!
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him
Yo,
about
one
7
play.
yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned
Wait, what happened,
great
Melo?
field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Yeah.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of
What
events.
you mean?
The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, this your stuff. You gotta run with the quarterback.
Also showed confidence in the
I gotta
defense.
run with the
They didn't pick up their end
Yeah,
of the bargain.
boy.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So they'll come up
I do get up.
completion for 2nd down. Here's Mayfield.
I gotta get up at 5.
It's a game of 10, the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
And you have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
But at 2 o'clock, I'm going to the shop.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage,
Didn't I
and it's
just say no?
intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Second down, Prescott.
What?
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
3rd and long for Prescott.
What are you doing hacks, Kaden? He's doing the same thing over and over. He falls on the ground, get back up for every
has
second.
allowed this first quarter.
That puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
You're right, and he popped out, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Oh, what kind of play is this?
But you have to be careful about being cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
No, heck no.
How they attack him here. Here's Johnson.
Wait, keep.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
What was that play
No
called?
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You don't got it. You gotta have it in slavery. White people go.
It was literally 3 people on the line.
It is 2 people at Robert
Now
Lee.
it's 2nd down.
It is another 2 people
This
on
will be
Robert
incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Got some booty, best believe I'm gonna cap, baby.
The chance of wasting this great starting field
put
position.
play
A real
well,
threat. This is 3rd and long.
Tell me some
You can hear
more.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
You're not doing nothing special. Oh, pick.
Picked up by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover.
I'm gonna Hail Mary.
These guys will get the football back. Maybe he
Confident in my
telegraphed it a
blood.
little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
Let that one dude do that same thing.
Looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes, your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
So after the incompletion on first,
I'm doing
second and 10.
Look at that.
Here's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back,
that song stuck in my head.
Make a play on the football.
That
But in this
stick
case,
by my
making play on the
side.
man was all the difference. That's what forced
I
the
know I had
incompletion.
stuff in my head too.
He's going to go deep for
It's
Beasley.
gonna miss like that.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick
It's
that
like
would
that.
be great.
Look
The
at
good
me
news
and
for
give
the
it with the
defense
slap.
now, it's
That's
fourth
only like a
down.
burger to slap.
He said,
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. End zone, it's a fake. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get up, black boy.
It's off at the 39, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon. Good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
I'm doing all Hail Marys.
He's going to look deep down the field and nearly picked it off.
You hear that?
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll
Oh, that's
wind up
across
just
the
being
street too. They
incomplete.
popping fireworks.
Quarterbacking one-on-one.
Yo, Kaden,
Never force
have
the
you
ball
ever
into
had a
double
firework
coverage.
war before?
Especially not this close to the goal line.
A firework
The windows
war
are so
where you had
tight.
them little,
You just don't want to force
them
it in there.
cannon
It's gonna be
things,
tipped up and picked off.
and then you aim them at each other.
Mayfield looks to throw.
With
Going for the
I
deep
had an
ball.
umbrella one
So the
time,
long attempt
and me and
falls
my
innocently to the
cousin
ground,
doing
and
it.
brings up
But I
third.
lit him up. He
But
only hit
there's
me
a
one
certainty in
time.
this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into
I mean,
double
not that
coverage
much,
there,
but
and
it hurt.
look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a
It
lot in
like
this
it's like
game,
a
I'm
little
sure.
Yeah,
pit.
they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover blatant routes and make some difficult.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Jordan Matthews.
What?
The return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Wait,
Oh, and
you
that's a
said
nice
what?
job defensively to get a piece of the football.
Somebody
He's
bite your
gonna
dick.
pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill.
Speak
And good
up.
concentration by him to react to it and pull in the
Why
interception.
can somebody
Prescott and
bite
the
your dick?
Cowboys now with a
Yeah.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
That be hating. I don't know what you do.
It got his man complete.
Have you ever got
Give
hit
him
in
a
the
gain of
balls with a ball?
37. The last
Yes.
drive he threw the pick, but he's not
But I
shy.
was
He's
wearing
going
the cut.
downfield again there.
And you can't be. Because
I tried that bounce pass under my legs, and it was at your house too. You remember?
A first down throw for Prescott.
One of them good defense.
And it pops free.
I keep
The
going to black
collision
and
there
black.
jarred the ball loose and
I
brings
told you
up
I'm
second
keep doing
down.
Hail Marys.
one of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
Guess who
In
online?
this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
You
Yeah,
feel
they
famous?
said forget the
I
underneath
can't
route.
hear
Go
you.
for the guy on the fly, but
You
as you
feel
said,
famous?
incomplete. Now,
I
a
can't
deep
hear
ball
you.
there
It
on
sounds
second
like
down, but
you're
it'll
getting
wind up
drowned
incomplete.
underwater.
So
Are
back-to-back
you still
incompletions, and that
streaming?
has him staring at a
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
I just realized I might have to
Prescott
delete it.
looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15.
You know why?
They chalked that one up
You know
as
why?
a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Because you just cussed
Well,
it.
we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
I know.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
God is
and
my
go up
witness.
and get
I
the
can't put
football.
a
That's
time
big-time
in it.
play right there.
He'll
I
get
don't
8
want
on the
to. I might get on
scramble there. It'll be
Fortnite after
second
this
and a
place.
couple.
Solo or duo, whatever.
A second down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quarterback gang. You finna get on Madden? I mean, not Madden. Fortnite. Alright, I'm finna get on. What up?
But I was just a Monday. You know.